Scope management. Time-tested strategies for project success. Scope creep is the bane of many project managers and teams. It refers to the uncontrolled expansion or modification of a project scope, often leading to increased costs, missed deadlines, and frustrated stakeholders. Managing scope creep is a crucial aspect of project management, and it requires a combination of proactive planning, effective communication, and well-established methods to keep projects on track. In this video, we'll explore some time-tested methods to effectively manage scope creep. Clear project definition. The foundation of effective scope management is a clear and well-defined project scope. Before embarking on any project, it's essential to outline the objectives, deliverables, boundaries, and constraints. This should be documented in a project scope statement, which acts as a reference point throughout the project's lifecycle. Regularly review and update the scope statement as needed to ensure everyone involved is on the same page. Engage stakeholders. Engaging stakeholders from the beginning is crucial to scope management. Identify key stakeholders and involve them in the project's planning and decision-making processes. Regular communication with stakeholders helps set and manage expectations, making it easier to address changes or additional requirements as they arise. Change control procedures. Establishing robust change control procedures is vital for managing scope creep. Develop a formal process for documenting and evaluating requested changes to the project scope. This process should include a clear approval mechanism, impact analysis, and a review of how the changes align with the project's objectives and constraints. Define project milestones. Breaking the project down into milestones provides a clear roadmap for progress and allows for better scope management. Each milestone should have defined deliverables and deadlines. This approach helps identify potential scope creep early on and provides opportunities to address it before it becomes a significant issue. Regular progress tracking. Regularly tracking project progress against the project plan is essential to scope management. Use project management software or tools to monitor tasks, timelines, and resource allocation. If deviations from the plan occur, identify the root causes and determine if they result from scope creep or other issues. Risk assessment and mitigation. Conducting a thorough risk assessment at the project's outset helps identify potential sources of scope creep. Develop mitigation strategies for these risks and incorporate them into your project plan. Regularly review and update the risk assessment as the project progresses to stay ahead of emerging issues. Documentation and reporting. Maintain comprehensive project documentation. This includes meeting minutes, change requests, and communication logs. Create regular project status reports that highlight any changes in scope or potential scope creep. Transparent reporting helps keep stakeholders informed and engaged in the scope management process. Prioritization. Not all changes or additions to the project scope are created equal. It's crucial to prioritize scope changes based on their impact on the project's objectives, timeline, and budget. Use a prioritization matrix or other criteria to evaluate and categorize requested changes, allowing you to focus on the most critical ones first. Educate the team. Ensure that your project team is well informed about the risks and consequences of scope creep. Train them to recognize the signs of scope creep and encourage them to communicate any potential issues promptly. A well-educated team is more likely to be proactive in scope management. Review lessons learned. After completing a project, conduct a lessons learned session with your team and stakeholders. Analyze what went well and where scope creep occurred. Document these insights and use them to improve your scope management processes for future projects. Conclusively, scope creep is a common challenge in project management, but it's not insurmountable. By implementing these time-tested methods, you can effectively manage and mitigate scope creep throughout your projects. A combination of clear project definition, stakeholder engagement, change control procedures, and diligent project management can help keep scope creep at bay and ensure the successful completion of your projects, on time and within budget. Remember, proactive scope management is a cornerstone of project success. Please subscribe to our posts at www.a2zofsoftwareengineering.blog. Follow our podcasts and videos available on YouTube, Spotify, and other popular platforms. Have a great reading, viewing, and listening experience.